Vehicle anti-theft, which is what allows the car to start up. So let me play around with this a little bit. Let me find the file that I just opened, and we'll play around with it and turn some things off and hopefully start this thing up. Skip through it. EGR.
EGR we don't need on.
Secondary air injection.
No, I'd say we turn that off as well.
Alright, let me start the... Alright.
Ready?
First startup, let's see what we get. It fired. It makes a funny click. Look at that startup.
I'm guessing that's still.
It must be. We're gonna find the vehicle anti-theft in there somewhere, because it shows we've got spark and duty cycle. So it turned everything on, turned things on for a split second right here and here. So it's got to have vehicle anti-theft in there somewhere. There it is. Focus. That's control. None. Alright. Try that again. We just turned off the VATs. We'll see what we have this time. So we cranked the motor a few times already to build oil pressure, so I wasn't afraid of that. So, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, give it a shot.
Doesn't run either.
That doesn't make some very nice noises, does it? Let me just get around here and see if I can take a listen. I don't know what that big click, where that's coming from. You know, start it. Try again. Okay, no, stop. That's not good. There's something really, really loud on this side, on this bank.
Is there?
Yeah, something making a real loud click on this side. Okay, so we just ran the motor again just to double check it. I wanted to see if that clicking would go away. Once we started, ran for about 20 seconds ago, I had good oil pressure, but that clicking, clunking progressively got worse, and I shut it off before it did any damage. But it sounds pretty bad, mainly on this side of the motor. Something over here. I thought it might have been a rocker, but once we just looked it over and started it again, it's definitely heavier than a rocker. It sounds like a rod. So that's not a good part at all. I mean, look how good the freaking motor looks. Look how clean it is. I mean, we haven't actually done the cleanup yet. I've still got to do a few hoses have to be moved around. You know, there's a bracket for that hose. This is the booster. There's a bracket that goes there. Made a nice conversion so it goes to the different size. Some of these wires would clean up, you know, charge the AC, that kind of thing, bleed out the coolant. So unfortunately that ain't gonna happen. So this is the bad part, where I have to call the customer and tell him the motor he supplied isn't a good one, which sucks, because we don't like to do anything twice, and we don't like to give customers bad news. I'd like to call him and give him a dyno sheet, but unfortunately that isn't going to happen. So we're going to leave this story here for a while and give you an update as we know more.